Hello, my name's Trevor Fogar-Griffiths from iDeLick Media. And Rebecca, thank you for joining me today. How are you?
I am absolutely awesome today.
Well,
Thank
you should be, because we're at the NEC over at Birmingham.
Exactly.
And we're standing by your stand, Dru Yoga.
Our very colourful stand.
Yes, as it is. And
a visual experience.
I have a question for you.
Go.
I need some help. And the help is really relating to people and themselves who are basically going through a situation in life whereby they feel drained, fatigued. Their job could be stressful, and sometimes it could be really, really demanding, and there's other issues going on which sometimes go unnoticeable. They can be caused by many, many, many reasons, I take it. So what I'd like you to do is basically give me an insight into the other things that I may have forgotten in regards of psychology going on with a person that's hidden to them.
Yeah. Now there's the $1 million question.
It is a $1 million question, but really and truly, what we're talking about is the unstated issues going on with a person whereby yoga can be of assistance.
Now I can answer that.
Tell me about yoga.
I was going to say, you do realise I'm a yoga teacher, not a psychologist.
Okay. But there is some comparison. There is a comparison of some sort.
A massive. Yes. So I think, so the topic you've addressed is the fact that many people feel a lot of symptoms, be it stress, back pain, headaches, neck pain, low energy, and they don't realize that it can be due to not necessarily anything physical. It can be due to something that's happened to you, maybe a shock or a trauma,
yes.
And you don't realize that that's actually kind of impacted your body and is having those effects.
Yes. Are some of these effects latent, whereby it could have happened some time back?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then they come up to the surface.
And this is why yoga is basically a complete system of health,
yes.
and an ancient. It's like 5,000 years old. And the reason it's so effective is because it addresses the whole person. So it addresses your physical body,
yes.
it addresses your emotional body, and it addresses your mind, your heart, your spiritual body. Can I ask combined.
A question? Who's susceptible? Who's prone to, how would I say, have these ailments?
What ailments are you talking about? Stress?
Well, it could be stress, it could be back trouble, basically anything really and truly that impacts on the body.
Everyone is susceptible. We live in a very, very stressful life. Okay. We live in a Wi-Fi. I think one of the biggest things we don't realize is the impact of electrical appliances around us. Wi-Fi, mobile phones. We don't actually realize that's actually disturbing our kind of like, on a cellular level, we are electromagnetic.
Yes.
And all these electrical things are really kind of bombarding us on a daily basis. So I think yoga basically it addresses your physical body, so it will strengthen you, it will stretch you, it will make sure that your blood is moving, your nerves are firing, that your endocrine glands are functioning. Endocrine glands.
Okay. Could you explain it for everyone, please?
Well, I think yoga is known to be very effective for helping transform emotions.
Okay.
And emotions are basically just the result of your brain releasing certain chemicals that make you feel a certain way. Now, what yoga does, depending on what movements you do, it stretches different glands, it stretches different organs, that causes your body to therefore secrete a different set of hormones that kind of counteracts and makes you feel happy and makes you feel calm. So, yoga is it's kind of like a magical science that Yoga is like a magical science that's underused, I would say, in the West. It's very underused on a daily basis. So if I get stressed, I will lock myself in a toilet and I'll go and do a 5-minute breathing technique that will change the concentration of oxygen and carbon dioxide in my brain and activate my relaxation response. I'm going
to ask you for a demonstration.
On my relaxation response.
I'm going to ask you for a demonstration.
Yeah?
Come on, Rebecca.
No problem.
Okay, so...
Okay.
All right, how do you start this technique?
Okay, well, the technique that I'll teach anyone the easiest one I can teach you is just abdominal breathing.
Okay.
So normally what people don't realize when they're stressed is they're breathing from the chest. So you start short breathing, but you start breathing from here. And the easiest way to switch on the relaxation response is to breathe from here. So you inhale. Yes. You fill your upper lungs, then you fill your middle lobes, and then you fill your lower lobes, and you expand your abdomen. Expand.
Could I expand?
But your abdomen didn't move.
Okay.
So try again.
All right.
push my hand away on the inhalation.
I'm
See?
confused.
Exactly. This is what we don't do. So
Right.
I want you to breathe in, and you're
Okay.
only using the top lobes of your lungs.
Am I?
You are. Look, my
Okay.
hand isn't moving. When you breathe in, all that happens is your chest expands.
Right.
Nothing happens down here.
Okay, so if something spoke, what would you
So
want to
you're
happen?
not getting enough oxygen. I would. So you're only using. So your lungs. You've got three lobes on this right side and two
Yes.
lobes on the left.
Right.
You're only using these top ones.
Okay.
So you're only getting a third of the oxygen that you should be into your body.
Right.
So you want to breathe in and
Yes.
push your abdomen out. Out. See? So
Yeah.
you're doing exactly what everyone does. No, you're
Okay.
you're pushing out on the exhalation. So breathe in. And you're sucking in. Breathe out. You're pushing out. That's wrong. Okay,
Okay.
watch me.
Okay.
See, it's the simplest thing, but you're exactly demonstrating the thing that no one knows how to breathe properly. If you don't know how to breathe properly, you get in a really mad concentration of oxygen and carbon dioxide, and it
Yes.
creates stress. It creates acidity, and it makes you stress. The minute you can control your breath, you
Yes.
switch on the relaxation response in the body. So
Right.
it shouldn't be hard, should it, to push out your abdomen when you breathe in and drop it when you breathe out.
Do you know, I'm going to agree with you 110%. 110%. What I would like to talk to you about, realistically, you know, you got a lot of people, they go to work every day.
Yeah.
Let's say typical 7:30 in the morning, breakfast, wash breakfast with the
Yeah.
way, put the clothes on, run out to work,
Yeah.
do the work,
What can they do?
come back in,
Yeah.
da-da-da.
How do they fit it into their day?
Now, before we talk about putting the yoga in their day, those that aren't aware of these things, because obviously they lead hectic lives, what is the downfall? If they're not aware, first and foremost, of yoga, what does it amount to? What does it amount to?
Neck pain, back pain, headaches, stress, irritability, grumpiness, anger,
Yes.
low energy, reduced performance at work,
Yes.
poor relationships with your family, just a lack of energy, a lack of creativity, a lack of confidence. These are all the things that people don't realize can be influenced by yoga. Because the thing is, if you allow your body to become tense, you stop blood flowing through your body and you get a build of toxins. You stop those neurological impulses. You stop the correct functioning of the endocrine system. You're basically shutting down. You're allowing your body, it's like allowing your car to travel with 10% of fuel every day, or
Right.
10% of oil. What you're doing is you're allowing your body to function at 10% of what it should.
Yes.
Purely by not allowing it to function as it should. And what yoga does is it just opens up everything. It opens it up physically, it opens you up emotionally, it opens you up it's an incredible sense of calm that comes when you actually spend 30 seconds lighting a candle in the morning. This is
Right.
what I advise people to do. People who want to integrate yoga like that, I say when you wake up, before you get out of bed, light a candle and just look at it for 60 seconds. Look at
Really?
it, watch your breath, breathe in, breathe out for 60 seconds. It will change your life.
Subconsciously, I'm already doing it.
You're already doing that.
I'm doing it. I don't know what. I just felt myself doing this. You just talked about.
It causes your
Look at
brain to secrete certain
Yeah.
hormones. It instantly switches on your relaxations. You're starting your day from a point of relaxation, not from a point of stress. And from there, things can only get better.
Wow.
Whereas most people run out of bed and there's no time for you. Yoga for me is all about creating an appointment with yourself. Even if it's only 60 seconds, you've got to have time for yourself.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. And I personally feel that a lot of people do not create time for themselves.
We don't. And that's why you get gradually more and more fatigued, because you never allow yourself to just sit in your body. You're always out. What's the next activity I've got to do? What's the next person I've got to help? You never just let yourself nurture you. And the only way you nurture yourself is by watching television or eating bad food because that's the reason we're attracted to junk food, is because it creates the brain to secrete certain hormones which make you feel good. But you can
Okay.
get that same feeling through yoga, relaxation. Relaxation, I think, is the biggest gift that yoga has to give our society, because just taking 5 minutes to lie flat, relax. 5 minutes is all it takes.
minutes.
Feet to head, 5 minutes. Relax all the endocrine organs, relax the nerves, relax the blood vessels, relax your organs. You feel like a different person.
Wow. Rebecca, thank you for that wonderful wealth of information.
You're very
and I think
welcome.
really, if anyone wants any more, I think they should really come and see you, actually.
No, I think they should come onto our online yoga studio.
Why not? Well, I'll tell you what. some tips about yoga because we've got this book standing here. Do you want to tell me about this?
Yeah, so Dru Yoga, the style of yoga that I practice is, am I telling them or am I telling you?
Well, tell me, they'll hear.
The style of yoga that because I'm an osteopath as well, so I work day in, day out with people with back pain, neck pain, headaches, mainly caused by stress.
Right. First and foremost, this is your book.
It's not my book, no.
But it's
that
one
is
that
me, though.
That is you,
On
really?
cover, yes.
Oh. Wow.
It's my friend's book.
Wow.
I just let them use a picture of me.
The general idea is we're just trying to put out some information to people out there who really and truly have always thought about yoga, because I definitely have. But I feel, for me, in what I'm doing, it'll be my next step.
It's important to choose the right style of yoga. There's 52 different styles of yoga in the UK alone. It's incredibly difficult for people. But the main original style of yoga is called Hatha. Okay. And then which is your basic, 82 asanas or postures, and then all the different styles kind of like branch out and kind of focus on different areas. So you've got Ashtanga, which is very much focused on strength and toning. You've got Iyengar, which is they're all very different. So Dru is Hatha yoga plus a whole section of what we call flowing movements, a little bit like Tai Chi. Okay. So it basically, because when people have been practicing yoga for a while, they want to go a little bit deeper and actually really kind of connect with themselves a bit more, get to know yourself, just kind of dive a bit deeper into the spirituality of yoga. And I say spirituality, I mean just coming to a little bit of an understanding of who you are, why you're here, what it's all about. That is the gift that yoga can offer you, because I think a lot of people's stress is just confusion about when I wake up in the morning, why am I waking up? Am I really here? Am I really on this planet to buy food, eat food, go to the toilet, pay bills? Is that why I'm here? And it's not. No. It's not why we're here. But I think a lot of people's stress is unknowingly as a result of that kind of lack of purpose, that lack of understanding of what's it all for, especially in our fast-paced world now. So anyway, Dru Yoga for me is a very safe style. Yes. It's a very, very gentle style. Yes. But it also it's used by footballers in Liverpool Football Club. Oh. It's also very strong. So it takes people it's a rehabilitator. You can rehabilitate people from illness right up to maintaining performance in elite athletes. That is why the style is very powerful. You will not get injured if you practice Dru Yoga, because it's basically put out by a group of medics.
It's about creating resilience in the body.
Yoga is about making your body perform at its peak, which creates resilience to illness, resilience to injury, resilience to emotional problems, because you just feel more in control. It's something you have to experience. It's like if you've never tried ice cream, I couldn't tell you what ice cream tasted like, could I? No. Yoga's the same. Yoga, meditation, relaxation. You can't tell someone how it will make you feel and what a difference it will make to your life. You have to experience it yourself, and you will experience it in one class.
Rebecca, that really leads me to my next question. Realistically, you're online.
We are, yes.
We've got some classes that people can sign up to.
We've got loads
basis.
of classes, yeah.
So I think this is going to be the last thing.
DruYogaOnline.com.
Okay, just one more time.
DruYogaOnline.com. Well, the reason I love this, the way we've created this studio, because I've been very instrumental, is that people can go on and they can select their classes by time duration. Mm-hmm. They can select it by health conditions. So they might have back pain, but if you can do yoga, but if you do the wrong yoga, it won't help your back pain. So you have to do the right exercises. So people can select a class by back pain, headaches, neck pain, asthma, or they can select it by emotion. They can select it by anger, irritability. Maybe they've got low energy. The classes are completely tailored to what you're looking for. So, and it's 2 months free, no charge.
Ooh,
so
bonus.
go try. I think everyone should just try yoga even once. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Or maybe try a different style. Find a style that you enjoy.
And I take it, if a person wants to leave the courses, there's no charge. No.
Well, after 2 months, it's $9.99 a month, but you can just cancel any time in that month and not be charged again.
Well, I think Rebecca deserves a chance in actually telling us about that, because she's given us a wealth of information. And that just leaves me to say, Rebecca, thank you very much for talking to us today. And hopefully we'll come back and see you another time.
Please do.
Excellent.
We're always here.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye.